defied multiple summons to withdraw from the Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Acheron has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Meridian will see it done, Magos.
Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
The Emperor damned this monstrosity. We might request additional armaments for that Trygon.
Take heed, Viridian. Trygon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
The Trygon stalks us, waiting for an opportune moment to strike.
Brace for the beast, but keep pressing forward.
Synchronize movement and press forward.
Foul Xenos vermin detected.
The world this Xenos presents for aid is unsuccessful.
Reloading magazine.
Avenging Angel at your disposal. Smart Xenos filth. It knows when not to strike. Synchronize movement and press forward. Make haste with singular purpose. Jump pack refueled.
Trygon incoming!
Hold position and fend off the beast. Synchronize movement and press forward.
The armory provides. Take flight and let terror fall.
It seeks to engage us, brothers. The Xenos infestation is stemmed.
supplies for our use. The aberrant creature approaches.
The Trygon cannot pick us off easily here.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trygon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Understood, Migos. The lift is within our sights.
That pitiful Phoebus was from your horrible plight.
I am the righteous storm! Unleashing firepower! Survivor lost! Our foes will parade!
Another alien falls to
Dinos counts! Isn't that nothing? There's no peace! Swapping magazine! I am airborne ready!
I have transmitted no authorizations.
This positioning is disadvantageous. Do not linger too long in any one spot.
Incomprehensible. Begins, ceases, begins, ceases.
Scrutinize every This sector is cleansed, Meridian. Regroup on the lift! Prepare yourself!
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with this servo skull.
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Let us pray that Magos still controls the lid.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Let Magos Gallio deal with the wayward servo skull.
When you die, I will dutifully record your hands of agony.
Servo skull set right with me.
Once I heard of a servo skull performing songs. I thought it just...
Your reign of terror is over.
This is Magos Gallio. I hereby order you to
Respite arrives only after the mission ends.
Gallia knows nothing of the shadow.
Xenos threat is there.
Myriad secrets. But I do.
Gifts from the Forge.
Behind you.
Boons of the Imperial.
Shall soon rot.
A hideous display of prowess. But our orders stand. We are not intimidated by its revolting carnage.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief caused by remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point. She has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own. Mitrian has failed her father, and you continue to fail.
System built by bureaucracy and
That
blinded by
pitiful
flesh.
Xenos was one of horror. Tyranny. Avenging angel.
Out you damn.
Xenos' hunger is insatiable, but the Imperials indomitable. Only we are the exterminators now. I resemble a foe.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
My war gear is satisfied. Tyranny. Into the breach once more. Your aim tries my patience, brother. We eliminated the shrouded
Your
menace.
brothers think you are the weakest among them.
The Trygon moves to intercept us.
Where the Trygon burrows, the swarm follows.
Starties, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find them out coordinates with dispatch.
None of this matters.
One Tyranid hive hole vaporized. I have a melter charge. Clear a path.
Melter charges released. Protective eye gear also available.
Cleanse Cleanse those Xenos passages! Collapse their rancid crawlways! Another hive exit demolished!
I hold a melter charge, brothers.
Dissection. Would you like to hear more?
Sear the hive burrow shut! Place the melters in the hive! Guard the melter charges atop their mouldering passageways! Take flight! Purify this! Take it under with the melter charges! Cleanse those Xenos passages!
The abominations are burnt and buried.
Keep scanning for signs of the Trygon.
The Residius system revealed.
I am airborne ready.
Brothers,
Inside the facility, you'll find Matrion, cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Xenos infestation is stemmed. Swapping magazine. The world did not cleanse the Xenos state.
None of this matters. You will be dead soon.
into the breach once more!
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Dig in and defend!
of console negation. We have slid this console's connection to the tech boost.
First console, brothers.
Within the sphere of console negation.
Supplying the generator with a power cell will restore visibility. Leaving the disruption radius.
Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good prox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might proves, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Jump factory fuel. Xenos of an border. Power cell on my locus.
The generator needs a power cell.
Like hounds with the scent of blood. We cannot be thrown off so easily.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
I am the righteous storm descender. Must not be allowed to
The grotesque Xenos has let its end.
Commencing reload.
Within the sphere of console negation.
For the Emperor!
We darkened this console, brothers.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hopes. These tender drops of Astarte's flesh have accomplished nothing, Gallia. My imagination is already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants. Silence, Mitrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
pitiful Xenos was but no horrid blight. Replenishing firepower! Prepare yourself.
Rarely do operations have a clean exit. This storm is unrelenting.
I am the righteous storm! Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable. Swapping magazine! This foul my ass now slows me. That pitiful Xenos but no horrid blight. Reload! Threshold secured. I await you here. Into the breach once more!
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trygon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Grant this monstrosity.
Its carapace has frailties. Exploit them!
Slingshot injected.
Locate melter charges and put them behind.
Avenging a...
Guard the melter charges onto their moldering passageways.
Leave no unholy aberration alive, brothers!
Collapse their rancid cruel ways.
I'm airborne ready! Throwing crack grenade!
Filthy Xenos aberrations.
Sterilize these burrows of Xenos. The Xenos infestation.
Send your weapon back. Trygon why Metrian believed she could survive the Xenos.
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.